All righty. Make sure that I'm somewhat in view, almost. Better. Okay, so let's get going with a little bit of core mobility. So what we're gonna do is 2 circuits, 4 exercises, and we're gonna go through those exercises 3 times. So it's gonna be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we're just gonna bake the warm up right into the workout here. So this first round, maybe taking a little bit more slow and easy, then ramp up the intensity as we go. So the first 4 exercises here, no equipment's gonna be needed for this. So we have a reverse bridge with a reach, reverse bridge with reach, and then toe touch, really pressing through that heel to stabilize. The next one, we're going a little yoga here. So upward dog, and then coming down, downward dog. And we're just going back and forth between these 2 movements, and then really using like our chest to keep us off the ground as we go up and under. Next one, a little lunge series. So we're doing a lateral lunge into curtsy lunge, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge, and then we'll switch to the other side. So 2 on one side, then 2 on the other. And then the last one here is getting our core a bit. So we're at 90 degrees with our feet and knees here. And then we're climbing the rope, bringing our shoulder blade off the floor each time. And rotating to the opposite side. Neck is nice and relaxed, nice and neutral. So those are the exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. 3 rounds, and then we'll go to that second circuit. But for now, we're into those reverse bridges and toe touches. Here we go. So press through our tricep, press through those heels. Then really stabilizing using the core on those toe touches. So channeling our breath here as we're going through this workout, trying to stay in this nasal breathing pattern, so all through the nose. 10 seconds. All right, and relax, 15 seconds. Next, going upward dog, downward dog. So a little mobility, but also really using our core and our chest muscles too. All right, here we go. So we're pressing up, and then we're coming all the way down, kind of grazing our chest to the floor. Back up the way we came. So you can stay in this position for a bit, drop the knees and stretch it out if you like. Otherwise, you can make it more of like a cardio workout, going at a faster pace. 10 seconds. And last one. All right, 15 seconds here. Now we're going into that lunge series. So we're doing, the lateral lunge into curtsy lunge, bringing knee behind 2 times and then switching to the other leg. All right. So bringing butt back, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge, leg behind. Now we switch to the other side after we do 2. So find a pace that's right for you. Digging that heel into the ground. So maybe challenging a range of motion a bit, especially on these lateral lunges. 5 seconds. All right. Last one of the circuit. And then climb the rope crunch. So we're coming up to either direction. Knees are at 90 degrees. Here we go. Neck is nice and relaxed, our jaws relaxed. And we're bringing shoulder blade off the ground each time. So as we reach, we're exhaling. Exhale through the nose, 15 seconds. Last one. All right. Here we go. Round one. Oh, I'm back on the floor. Round one complete. Back into those reverse bridges with the toe touch. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Really reaching back. And then those toe touches planting through our heel. If you want to get really spicy with it, you can be just balanced on your heel so your toes are off the ground. For an extra challenge on these toe taps. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Upward dog, downward dog. So you can also like pedal it out here as we're in this position. So you can make it more mobility just based on the outcomes that you want from this. All right, 45 seconds. Stay here for a moment. Upward dog, pedal it out for a step or two. So as we come up, inhale, kind of bracing yourself. And as we come down and through, exhale. And last one. All right. Into our lunges. So lateral lunge into curtsy lunge. 5 seconds. All right. So lateral lunge, butt is behind. So it's really using your glute as we go into that lateral lunge. 1, 2, the other way. The chest is nice and tall rather than bent over. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Now we're into that climb the rope crunch. So take little breaks for this. Kind of just make every rep count, not so much how many you do. Quantity over quality here. All right, 90 degrees. Maybe even placing your other hand on your core as you do this to create a little mind-body connection. Feel that core working. I get that shoulder blade off the ground. 10 seconds. And last one. All right. Into round three, 3 of 3. And then we'll switch to circuit number 2. All right, reverse bridges with toe touch. Maybe speeding it up a bit if you want for a little bit more cardio. Still control. As you do those toe touches, still have a slight bend in that elbow, rather than completely locked out. Exhale as you reach. Exhale as you touch forward. Last one. All right. Upward dog, downward dog, same thing. Maybe going faster pace, maybe slowing it down for a little bit more of a mobility benefit. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. You really want to challenge yourself here instead of just going straight up. So from this position, coming back the way you came, kind of like a reverse push-up. It's called a diver push-up. And they're super fun. 15 seconds. Otherwise, same thing as before. 5 seconds. All right. All right, 2 exercises to go in this first circuit into our lunge series. All right. Into our lunges. Lateral lunge, butt goes back. And curtsy lunge, leg goes behind. Let's switch it up, other leg. So doing our best to stay this nasal breathing pattern, as I keep reiterating. We actually get more oxygen breathing through our nose than through our mouth. But it takes some time to train up to that. And last one, and relax. All right, last one. And we're moving into circuit 2. Climb the rope. All right, here we go. 45. Every rep counts here. So inhale as you're down here. Exhale as you reach up. Trying to extend a little bit further. Jack in the beanstalk. 15 seconds. Last one. All right, and relax. So grab a quick drink if you need to, like me. All right. So next exercise is here. So this first one's more of mobility, but still using our core because we're bracing the entire time. So on our knee, you could have a pillow or blanket, whatever, under your knee if you like. So we're going to do a hip opener. So bringing legs back, extending our weight forward. And then we're into a, hopefully you can see my leg, into a hamstring stretch where our heels on the ground, our toes are off the ground. So we're just alternating there into hamstring stretch. After we do 2 of those, then we'll switch to the other side, just like those lunges earlier. Next one, if you're next to a wall, use that. If you're not, then you can just be body weight position in the open space. So we're doing a wall sit. And then we are extending our shoulders, trying to keep them nice and parallel with that wall. So pressing our elbows into the wall. If you don't have one next to you, we're just sitting isometrically in a squat position. So we're here and we're trying to keep our torso nice and upright rather than bent over the entire time. So that's shoulder mobility. It's also a lot of core to keep that posture. Next one, it's called like an ape walk, a just lateral shuffle, it might be called. So we're here and we are coming down and up. So we're kind of using the floor in front of us with our hands to travel laterally one way or the other. And then final one, more of just a core exercise. So we're here, leg raise as we get to the top. We are pulsing upward and down. For that one, really try to have your hands be out to the side rather than under our butt. So I'd rather have you modify by not going as low with your legs and not being under our butt with our hands. Okay, so here we go, 45 seconds on, 15 off, 3 rounds. Starting with that lunge opener. Here we go. So we're here, extend forward and down. And once we do 2, switch to the other side. So my heels on the ground, my toes are coming off. So I should feel a nice hamstring stretch here. So our back of our leg. Ten seconds. The last one. All right. So next, if you have a wall, use that. If you just have open space, we can just be here. So again, isometrically holding squat position. And then we are bringing our shoulders like we're doing a shoulder raise up above. Still sinking low in that squat position. Otherwise, you can use a wall as well, trying to be at 90 degrees with that wall sit. And feeling the burn already. So take little breaks, like I am now. 15 seconds. So it's really a full body exercise, even though we're not using any weights or traditional weights anyway. And last one. Okay. So ape walk, lateral crawl, whatever you want to call it. So we're just here. Bring our hands in front to plant, moving side to side. Just going back and forth. So on this exercise, as opposed to most of them, you are allowed to bend over and around your back a little bit. Get your hands to the floor. Try to be nice and quiet and stealthy as we do these. Last one. Okay, into leg raise. With that pulse, keeping hands at the sides rather than under our butt. Starting in 5. Here we go. So we're here, and we're pulsing upward. Kind of use your hands at your sides to help support you. And so you might omit the pulse there just do leg raises. If you ever feel low back pain, then have bent knees as I'm doing and don't go quite as low to parallel. So we're just kind of here. Last 5 seconds. All right. Almost harder. I was expecting the first circuit to be harder. Here we are. All right, into first exercise. Those lunge hip openers, left foot forward. So we're leaning into that hip and then extending back, bring toes off the ground. Same leg. Switch it up. Rocking back and forth, still nice tight core. Still breathing through the nose, ideally. Last one. Okay. Into that wall sit. I think it was this one that got me. This one's harder than it looks. So either against the wall, door, whatever, or just an open area. 90 degrees. And kind of like you're doing a shoulder press, like full extension. $20 seconds. And last 10. Feeling it. And last one. Shake it out. All right, that'll ape crawl, lateral crawl, whatever you want to call it, 5 seconds. There we go. Hands come in front to support, coming up into standing. You can take it faster, you can take it more slowly. $15 seconds. Last one. All right. Into that leg raise, with or without a pulse. Hopefully you have a pulse. Having a pulse would be good right now. It's not too high. All right, 45 seconds. Hands at your sides. Modify slightly if you need to. Steady that breathing as we're down here. Which might mean going a little less intensely. All right, and last one. Here we go. Last round, 4 minutes to go. We'll see what we got for time. All right, those hip openers. Reaching back with an exhale. 1, 2, switch it up. So you can start to sit a little bit further back under that calf, just very slowly, kind of working that position, just opening up the quad. Yeah. All right, this dang wall sit hits me. Okay, 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, either against the wall or open space. Exhale as you rise those shoulders up above you. "15 seconds. Keep it going. Here for 10. And last one. Oh. Shake it out. All right, 2 exercises to go. Starting in 5. All right, here we go. So you're somewhat huffing and puffing like I am. Try to, as I keep saying, getting into this nasal breathing pattern in and out through the nose. Much more efficient when we breathe this way as opposed to mouth breathing. Bring more oxygen to our muscles. 5 more seconds. Last one. All right. And our leg raises. Starting in 5 seconds. And here we go. Slow and steady here. So as we're coming down, inhaling, as we come up, exhale. Last one. And relax. Ooh, with a minute to spare. All right, we'll just do a quick child's pose here. Let's keep our chest upright rather than down. Just get a little bit more oxygen to our lungs, so staying upright a bit. Pressing through our hands, opening up our back and shoulders. So have you found the wall sit one, like the hardest of all those, despite not moving really? Let me know, because I definitely did. Or what was your most challenging exercise of that? All right, let's take one deep breath in through the nose and a long exhale out through the mouth. All right. Good stuff, everybody. Little more like cardio core and mobility, in my opinion, rather than just core and mobility, but should be energized, awake, warm for our snowy day here. And yeah, let me know what your favorite exercise was if you want.
Thanks, Sam. Agreed. Wall sit was the most
It's
challenging.
really like deceivingly hard. I don't know why.
It is.
For sure. All right,
All right, see ya.
you Nicole.